Alright fellas, it's been a full day since the Tank Davis fight, and my comments have been going off ever since. The debate is loud. Was this just an off night for Tank, or has he finally been exposed? Was this the moment Tank got fraud checked? Some fans are riding hard for him, others are calling his whole career into question. So let's break it all down, because it's time we talk seriously about how good Gervonta Davis really is. Forget the highlight reels and the smooth criminal edits for a second. Let's take the rose-tinted glasses off. What did that fight actually tell us about Tank, and what does it mean for his future? First things first. Tank is undeniably one of the biggest stars in boxing today. Some have even gone as far as calling him the face of the sport. And to be fair, he checks one of the two boxes that title requires. He's got insane popularity. But the other part of being the face of boxing, you've got to be a generational talent with the resume to back it up. And that's where the debate really starts. Tank's got the star power, no doubt. He sells out arenas, pulls huge numbers, and has knockout power that keeps casual fans coming back. But when you look at his resume through a critical lens, things get murky. Who are his top 5 wins? Ryan Garcia is obviously at the top, but let's be real. Ryan was badly weight drained and not at his best. Then there's Leo Santa Cruz, Mario Barrios, Jose Pedraza, and Liam Walsh, mainly notable for being a tough fight on foreign soil. Good wins? Sure. Great. Debatable. For context, by the time Floyd Mayweather was Tank's age, he had already beaten the likes of Zab Judah, Arturo Gatti, and Jose Luis Castillo. That's a whole different level of competition. And yes, Floyd was carefully managed too, but let's not pretend Tank hasn't been wrapped in even thicker cotton wool. But here's the thing, Tank sells. Whether he's fighting elite competition or not, people tune in. So for PBC, why take a risk when the money's flowing anyway? From a business perspective, it makes perfect sense, but from a boxing fan's perspective, it's frustrating. We want to see greatness tested, we want the big fights, we want unification, legacy-defining moments, and Tank just hasn't shown he's chasing that path. Then there's the talk of early retirement, and if that's true, do we really believe he's suddenly going to start taking all the hard fights in the next year or two? It's hard to imagine, especially considering the kind of matchmaking we've seen so far. But let's go back to this last fight. Lamont Roach, or whoever was in front of him, didn't just play into Tank's usual game, and for once the slick counters and late knockouts didn't come to save the night. The fight ended in a draw, and just like that, the hype train screeched to a halt. Now, I don't think this is the end for Tank. He's not a fraud. He's not finished. But this moment is crucial. The question now is, how does he bounce back? Does he make adjustments? Does he take a tougher fight to prove he belongs among the elite? Or does he coast along, collecting paychecks and protecting the brand? We've seen guys come back strong after shaky stretches. Just look at Teofimo Lopez. He looked terrible in a few fights, then boom, outclassed Josh Taylor and flipped the narrative. Boxing fans have short memories. If Tank delivers a big performance next time out, all of this might be forgotten. But here's the problem. He's already talking about a rematch. That's probably the least exciting route. It's a low-risk move that won't win back the doubters. And if he goes down the circus route, say fighting Jake Paul, that might be a giant payday, but legacy-wise, it'd be a disaster. Think Floyd versus Logan, awkward and forgettable. And Tank's too good for that. If we're being honest, the fights we want to see are Shakur Stevenson, or maybe even Keyshawn Davis. But I doubt those happen next. Shakur's too high risk for what they'd probably get paid. And Davis, he's a big, strong lightweight. Exactly the kind of fighter Tank seems to avoid. A Lomachenko fight could still happen though. That's one I think Team Tank believes he can win, mostly because Loma's older, has taken damage, and maybe isn't as sharp as he once was. Still, it would be a solid name on the resume and a fight that fans would definitely tune in for. Moving up to 140? That's tricky. Tank's had one fight there before, and while there's exciting names like Devin Haney or Teofimo, I just don't see it. He's a small lightweight, and I don't think he's eager to risk stepping up permanently. Bottom line, Tank isn't a fraud. He's not done. But he is at a crossroads. The next few fights will tell us whether he wants to be a true great or just a superstar. And let's be real, those two things aren't always the same. One last thing. His team saying the EAEI wasn't a problem? Come on, we all saw something was wrong, but excuses are dangerous. Start making too many, and next thing you know, you're sounding like Adrian Broner. Anyway, I want to hear from you. Was this just an off night for Tank or the start of a decline? Who should he fight next? Let me know what you think in the comments. Agree or disagree, I'm always down to talk it out. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button and subscribe. It does a ton to help the channel. Appreciate you all for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.